Hey guys, Sybersnake 7's back for another collections video. I'm going to start showing you my PSP titles. I've got 14 in all, so if I can fit them all in, I'll try. If I can't, you got another fucking video. So anyway, let's just get the fuck on, and we'll start with a classic game, my favourite of the whole collection. It's NBA 07. What a fucking game. I lied. Let's move on to some proper games. This game, I've got the 3 on the PS3, and I've enjoyed them all. So I decided to get this one, which is Motorstorm Arctic Edge. You got 24 vehicles, very, very good. You get snowmobiles and snowcats as well. And you got 12 new tracks, which are also reversible. And I've got to say, I've really enjoyed this. Very good game for a PSP title. But I've played the rest on the PS3, and I've enjoyed all of those. So picking this up was just a bonus to me, to be honest. Very, very good game. Worthy purchase. I got this quite cheap, as I got many of my titles quite cheap, apart from a couple which I bought brand new. But there you go. That's the first one. That's Motorstorm Arctic Edge. Worthy purchase. Very good. Right, moving on to another classic. I do like this genre of games. Old classic, old school, side-scrolling platform game. And this one's Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. Absolutely love these games. Obviously, the hugeness of them, and you go through the whole game, and you've got to go back all over again through it to do the final boss. But this one's obviously slightly different. New levels made for it, new bosses. New weapons, and it can be quite challenging, I have to admit. You have got secret things you can pick up. You know where you can see them, but trying to get them is another thing entirely. But as I say, played this to death. Enjoyed this immensely. If you're into your Ghosts and Goblins, absolute must. Absolute fucking must. This is a top game. Very, very good game. Right, that's Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. Game number 2. Now, game number 3, I've got this on the PSP and I've got it on the Wii, but I really haven't been able to dedicate my time and effort to play it because it's so fucking humongous. It is a huge game, and you've got to have time and patience for it, and it is this. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Graphically, gameplay-wise, very, very good game. It's all, obviously, defeat monsters, as you know. But there's a lot of RPG elements in concerning building up your stats and getting better weapons, buying and selling and trading, talking to people, and then you're continuously doing side missions and fighting bosses. But obviously, if you haven't got the right statistics, you got to go back and fight it again, and it's time consuming. But if you're into that sort of thing, fair play to you, because I would agree with you. If I had the time and patience to play this game, I would honestly play this game, because it graphically for the PSP is good and gameplay wise, but I just haven't and can't devote my time to this, unfortunately. It's a shame, because I bought it to do that, but obviously with the amount of shit that I've got, I just can't do that. But anyway, that's Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Anybody who likes that sort of game, worthy purchase. I constantly say worthy purchase, but yeah. Anyway, it is. But moving on to a fighter. I bought the latest in the series on the PS3, and I really weren't overly keen on it with the new characters. But I have played it, but not a great deal. But this one I did play, and it's awesome because you got Kratos in it, which just makes the game even better. It's a shame they didn't bring him into the PS3 version rather than the PS3. But it's Soulcalibur, Broken Sword. Fantastic artwork. Absolutely love this game for the artwork. The gameplay's typical Soulcalibur, but having Kratos in this game just makes it fucking awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Probably one of the best fighters in my mind on the PSP. Well, it is because it's the only one I got in my collection, but there are probably more out there. But this one, to me, is by far one of the best fighters on the system. Specifically for this guy, fucking motherfucking Kratos. But yeah, playability, graphics, you cannot knock it. The set pieces, even the backdrops, absolutely amazing. Brilliant, brilliant for the handheld. By far one of the best fighters on there. There you go. That is Soulcalibur Broken Destiny. There you go. Right, moving on to game number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. I do apologise. It actually is number 6 because I showed you the fantastic one at the beginning, which went that way. Game number 5 is a fucking must for a PSP gamer, and especially for people who can't afford these games, because both of them are very, very pricey to pick up. So it's probably one of the best ways you can play these two games. And this is Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles. You obviously get Dracula X, Ronaldo's Blood, as the main game, and you can actually unlock Symphony of the Night. And I can't say no more than that, because the game is worthy for them two games alone, obviously, because you're paying through the nose for Ronaldo's Blood on any system nowadays, and Symphony of the Night, you're talking into the hundreds on the PS1. So to find this on the PSP and to get it for probably what, 20-25 quid if you're lucky, an absolute must purchase. Absolutely brilliant artwork. I do like the artwork. I love my Castlevania games. It's still, these two are very, very good games, but it's still ain't my favourite, because I'll say Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo is my favourite. Oh, I've told you now, you know. But I'll go into that with my Super NES games. I'm going to get there, I promise, but you just have to wait a little longer. But yeah, this Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, amazing, absolutely fucking brilliant. If you're a Castlevania fan, can't go wrong, cannot go wrong. Top, awesome game. Graphically, well, it's Castlevania. I think it's the way Castlevania should be played. I just like the side-scrolling beat 'em up. I'm not a side-scrolling platform action sort of thing. I'm not really keen on the fact of like you getting the way the Castlevanias have gone. I just want the whip and just to go from one side of the screen to the other, fight a boss. I love that style of gameplay. That's why I like Castlevania 4 on the Super NES so much. The Symphony of the Night, and you know, I just don't like the menus you got, so you can pick certain things. You can, you know, I don't mind changing into like a bat and a wolf and blah blah blah. That's okay. But when you got different capes and different swords, I could do without that. That to me, I know a lot of people out there are going to like that, and you know, but to me, a Castlevania game is you whip and you kick ass with it, and that's it. And that's the way I like my Castlevanias. But I'm not going to deny they are fantastic games. Anyway, moving on from that, there you go. Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, awesome. Right, how long we got? Oh, only been on 8 minutes. Right, so let's move on to the first of 2 box sets I've got. I bought the first 2 on the PS1. Absolutely love the first one. I got the second one, not as good, but still very playable. And this one is the 3rd in the series, and I have give it a go, but I haven't truly played it properly yet. But it's still a lovely box set. It's 3rd birthday. It's obviously the 3rd in the I can't think what it's called now. 1 second. Parasite Eve, there you go, the Parasite Eve trilogy, and this is the 3rd one, the 3rd birthday. Nice box set, obviously you can see I've still got a seal on it because I'm sad I just opened it from the top. You got a nice art book, you got even the case itself. I'll open this one, might as well. Let's have a gander, shall we? Right, there you go. Wicked art book, I mean awesome art book. Wicked pictures, sexy motherfucker, there you go, she's awesome. Fantastic art book, and I'm digging the case. The case is wicked, and you got a lovely like blood red case. Wicked instructions, but the game itself, I haven't truly give it the attention that it deserves. But like the first 2, but I must admit, it is very good, because you got like a different concept into this one. You've got like you can transport yourself into other bodies within the action, so you could be over one side and you'll transport your soul or your body into another human being to take tactical advantage, and you've also got to use DNA to build up your skills and such. That much I do know. But graphically, amazing, absolutely top game. This is and it's going to be a top game when I do get into it, because I said I played the first two, I enjoyed them both. Number 2 was hard, much harder than number 1, but I will give this a shot. But this lovely special edition, I gotta say, well deserved, well chuffed with this. It's a shame because I bought it full price and then it comes down mega cheap, like every game does nowadays. But I couldn't resist because it was the 3rd in the series, and I'm glad I've got this anyway. But there you go. That is the 3rd birthday, Parasite Eve, the 3rd in the trilogy. Fantastic box set. If you see it for cheap, buy it. Definitely worthy of a purchase. Yeah, worthy of a purchase. Word of the day. But anyway, guys, this is the first video complete. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you another video with another 7 games anyway, because I just want to add another video. Well, I love doing videos. But as always, I am Sybersnake 7. Keep playing, keep watching. Later, YouTubers. Yeah.